predictions, I think that could be fun.
Yeah,
For
absolutely. I
all of
think
them. You want to start with the 49ers? This is a
we'll do
49ers
yeah
channel, so
we'll
maybe.
do Niners
Or we could
first,
do it
but
at the end. Dun, dun, dun.
we'll do it at the end. That sounds like a good plan. We'll start with the Texans because they're the first game. I think Texans lose. I think Baltimore just has too much for the Texans, unfortunately, for D'Amico Ryans and Bobby Slowick and all the 49ers staff members that they have over there. They're going to lose. Now, they had a hell of a run in the playoffs, hell of a run in the
Super
regular
good.
season. So,
Incredible first year.
yeah, you can't ask for a better first year, and it's kind of hard to back up that first year. You have to back up the first year with even better year 2.
D'Amico Ryan's got to feel so happy the Panthers got Bryce Young.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
So,
that's what a great thing. Like, because you're a defensive coach, so like you really don't have that much control over your offensive success. So to like fall into, maybe is like a bad way, because like obviously they knew they were going to get the second pick, but to fall into the best quarterback in that draft and have him look like this his first year, and then be able to coach up your side of the ball so well, because obviously their defense has been incredible too. Just way to go, D'Amico Ryans. Happy for him as a former 49er. Saw him on the. Did you see there was a little NFL clip and words? Good that I'm speaking to a microphone right now where I should know how to talk. There was an NFL Films clip that showed D'Amico Ryans go to one of his cornerbacks. He was explaining that Joe Flacco was
his linebacker.
Yeah, and he was like, "You need to undercut it right here," and like on that very next play, he caught it, ran for it, and you saw D'Amico Ryans like pulling like a Robert Saleh, like jumping up and down and like running onto the field over a ref, and then the ref came over and was like, "Oh," it was funny.
Yeah, that's crazy. Like just like understanding like the coaching concepts and coaching your players up, but also letting them know like if you do this, you're gonna get this. Like, but also this is the type of the mentality that D'Amico coaches with is confident as heck. And then the second game, I think Detroit and Tampa is a very close matchup in my opinion. I think what Tampa wants to do defensively is a great job in terms of stopping the run, and doing a lot of things that may throw Goff off. They also have a good enough run game. They also have a good enough quarterback with weapons to beat the Detroit Lions. That's the game where I think it's a toss-up. I think Tampa wins that game, which is crazy to say because the Detroit is stacked. But just something like if I had to choose based off of paper, right? If I had to choose off of paper,
can you hear me?
I'm going Detroit.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
You can hear me. I can't hear you.
Yeah, you can't hear me.
But I think this is a me problem. Hold on. Sorry.
I'll keep going. But
wait, talk again. Oh, I can hear you. Sick.
Okay, cool.
Sorry. If I looked a little weird for like 4 seconds, I just couldn't hear you.
But yeah, for me, I think like on paper, I think if I had to choose on paper, Detroit would win that game. But since this game isn't played on paper and is played in the dome, I think Tampa might pull off an upset. So I think I got Ravens, Tampa. Yeah, for something tells me Tampa. Like I don't know what it is. Again, I'm not the smartest guy there is, right? So like I'm most likely going to be wrong because I think you agree to that.
So far, I'm with you with Ravens, and I'm going to go.
You agree to that. That's cold. All right,
I might have been pro Tampa earlier, but I've changed my ways. We got to make it interesting too, because we got to come back.
Are you really thinking Tampa's going to win, or are you just joking?
I really thought I could see it, but I think I'm gonna say Lions win.
Okay, and then I'll let you go. Who's winning? The Chiefs or the Bills?
Bills have a run game finally. I don't know how to bet against Patrick Mahomes. I don't care if he lost 10 games in a row. I would still want to not bet against him. And I know that that's silly, and this is definitely the worst version of the Chiefs. Where are they playing it? They're playing
in Buffalo.
It's gonna be cold.
Actually, they're playing in New York, where you are.
Where I am. I know I could have gone to the Miami
Buffalo game.
The one that they
Miami
just had.
Buffalo, the freezing cold one where you got to sit anywhere.
Yeah. Tickets were like $0.
That's crazy. Yeah, you
never get that for the 49ers. But Is it bad to say the Chiefs? Like, I want Buffalo to win. This is like who I think is gonna win, but I also feel like they could win. Like, it may if you just look at the teams, and Josh Allen is an incredible quarterback too. It's not like, but
If
Chiefs
I
have
had
a
to
good
choose
defense. Chiefs have a good defense. Josh can turn the ball over. I don't know. I think I'm gonna go Chiefs. Is that what do
going
you think?
Chiefs, well, I
Yeah.
mean, I might have to change my opinion now. But I think Chiefs. I think the Chiefs are the most dangerous team in the playoffs. They have a top 5 defense. They have Patrick Mahomes. Their offense is starting to put it together. They have a good run game with Isaiah Pacheco.
What if
Um,
it's that 49ers Chiefs Super Bowl rematch? Dun, dun,
it's a good. That'd
dun.
be a hell of a game. I think they're Rasheed Rice stepping up for
You have
them.
a quarterback that's not gonna freaking blow the
Close
game
his.
in the
You
fourth
mean close his
quarter.
eyes and throw interceptions? Jeez. But I think Isaiah Pacheco could run the ball well against the Buffalo Bills. Now it's going to be one of those fun games because you also got Josh Allen on the other side. Like it's hard to bet with those two quarterbacks. Anything could happen. Like
Yeah,
the
yeah,
Bills could be down 20 points. I'm like, oh, there's a chance they come back. Like same thing with Mahomes. Now the 49ers Packers game. I'm going to give you guys a score prediction for this one because this is a score I've been giving everyone. I think it's going to be 35-27. I think the Niners win by a
yeah.
touchdown
Ooh.
because the Packers score a late touchdown during that game to get closer. They're going to be trailing all game. They're going to score a late touchdown in the fourth quarter with about 7 minutes left. People are going to think they're going to come back. And then the Niners are going to get a first down, punt. Defense gets a big stop.
I love this. My score prediction is 34. I keep going back and forth. 34, either 24. I could 24. I could even see just depend if it's raining, more of a run game. I could see 20. I want to say either 20 or 24. What do you think I should go with?
I would say 24. I think late
Yeah.
touchdowns, late scores give you that extra.
Yeah.
I always try to
And
account for
that
that. Like,
still covers that. That's still to me I'm betting that they're going to cover that 9.5 then.
oh,
Cuz I think
you're covering the
34.
spread. I don't think they cover the 9.5
I don't think
because
that they'll want to, but the 49ers, that's the one. I mean, the Packers have won a lot of close games and the 49ers haven't. That's the one
beating
that
teams
could be the
by 10 points in the NFL in the playoffs is hard. Like
yeah.
it's hard.
Do you think that the Ravens beat the Texans by 10 point? Aren't they also like 10-point favorites?
I do think the Texans
Yeah.
beat to get beat by 10 points only because that game in my opinion is a little bit different. Like you have I don't know. Even then, I'm not like it's kind of makes me like not want to say they're going to lose by 10 because I still don't think in the playoffs and regular season it's a lot. It's hard to beat a team by 10 points in the NFL.
So you earlier, you kind of maybe spoiled your prediction by saying that you thought Jordan Mason could potentially get some touches. Do you think at any point of this game we see Sam Darnold not because of injury, but because they're pulling out the starters?
If Kyle decides to have him go take a knee, that's the only
Yeah.
time I see. I think Sam Darnold. You see Sam Darnold at all? I think if Kyle's like, you know what, Brock, let him go take a knee. I think that's the only time you'll see him. Um, so that I don't know. Like I think Jordan Mason does get carries at the end of the game because they're already going to be up 8 points, for example, eight with like a minute left or a minute 30. You have to kill the game, kind of thing. But even then, like if it's that close to the game, I don't think Kyle's taking out Christian McCaffrey. Like,
No, I don't think Christian McCaffrey's coming out.
but also
Kyle
think
might say, "Hey, Christian, you want to take a seat?" And
like also too like if the Niners blow him out, that's the only time I think we see Jordan Mason. I don't think it's going to be a blow. I don't think in the NFL you don't see blowouts. Like that's for sure you do not see you. It's rare you'll see a team get blown out. Now it sucks that I say this, and then in the wild card weekend we saw every team get blown out in the NFL. Like it is that to me was like so annoying. Like I'm trying to watch good football here, everyone
yeah.
decides to get blown out on wild card weekend. Ridiculous.
Ridiculous. And it's not even like it was all the 7 seeds fault because that was my initial takeaway was like, this is why they shouldn't do the 7 seed. But it's like that was one of the teams that blew the team out. It was just the opposite way that people might have thought it would be. Um, but yeah, this was a really fun stream, Marco. I'm gonna go check out some food and stuff. What are you gonna do for the rest of the night?
Probably gonna see what the wife wants to eat, see if she wants to order in. I'm not trying to go out to dinner tonight.
There you go.
Probably order some dinner, um, relax, put on a movie, chill. But
I really
enjoy your
wanna
dinner.
I wanna see Priscilla, the Elvis movie. I wanna see it.
Is that out yet?
It's out. My friends went and saw, All of Us Strangers the other day. It's a really
We
sad
we
movie.
watched that movie Saltburn. Have you seen that one?
I've heard of it, but I
I
haven't
feel
seen
like
it.
you would
Is it
like that
good?
movie. Yeah, it's
Okay,
a good movie.
okay.
It's like it's kinda like weird, but it's interesting. It was a good movie.
Do
Like
you
me and my
like how
wife
he
enjoyed
said,
it.
I'll like it," and then he said it was weird?
I mean, you already called me not the smartest guy. Like it is what it is, right? Like,
I didn't
um,
see
but but it's like it's it's different. That's for sure. Like it's not like your regular movie. I liked it. I thought it was cool. That's the last movie we've seen. We actually watched Saint X. I don't know if you've seen like it's a show on Hulu. Um,
Mm.
that one was I really like that one, especially because we just went to Jamaica. So like
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
it
yeah.
takes place in Jamaica, and like that one was I thought that one was really good. Like it's on Hulu.
Hell yeah. Well, I'm gonna go check out some shows and some movies. I hope everyone has a great night. Make sure to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'll be back on giving an instant reaction to the game tomorrow, potentially with Rohan, but potentially by myself. Not exactly sure. And then lots of content to come for the rest of the week, all in New York. I think also I'm gonna have. I'm not exactly sure if they're gonna do it, but I might have my friends pick some score predictions too, which I think could be fun because they're not super football people. But I'm just gonna tell them generally the storylines and have them wildly guess and see how I'm basically stealing Jesse Naylor's idea, but I actually think Jesse Naylor's kid might know way more about football than my friends do. um, but,
Well, he
but
had his son on. Like that was pretty intense.
yeah, yeah, yeah. He was like pulling out knowledge. They're not gonna do that. It would just be for jokes. But I hope you guys have a wonderful night, an evening, and a great game tomorrow. I'm hoping for a really good game and a Niners win. So make sure to like and subscribe to once again my YouTube channel, and then follow Marco on his YouTube channel, Clutch Stream Sports, and on Twitter. And keep up with us because next week we're gonna be back here and see what was the one game that we disagreed on? The Tampa Lions game?
Tampa Lions, and I think that's the only one. I think you said
Yeah, because we both said
Chiefs,
Chiefs,
and you
um,
said Ravens or Texans.
Ravens.
Yeah.
Ravens and 49ers. All right. Man, we gotta soak up these last little bits of football. I don't want it to end. So I'm
I
just
mean,
gonna we're
football
focused
don't
on
end.
football.
Football don't end. You
Are
got the
you doing
draft.
the
You
rock
got the
thing?
draft.
Okay.
No, you got the
I thought you were gonna be
XFL
like,
still
like
like no, but you got the I'm not a USFL or XFL merger. Nah, you got the draft. You got free agency. You got training camp. You got regular season playoffs, and then you go right back to the draft
content coming all year round,
all year
baby.
long.
Like and subscribe.
All year long.
Have a great show. Hope it's a good game. That Packers fan was like, it was a great live stream. Good luck tomorrow. He was so nice. Thanks. You guys too. I love when people are nice like that. Bye, guys. Have a great evening.